Okay, number 9 is Natmer. This is sodium chloride. This is a water distributor. This probably behind number 4, ferrum phosphate. I use this remedy a lot. Natmer, this is sodium chloride. This is salt. We need salt. Our bodies need salt. I mean, our bodies need all of this, but this is a big remedy. This cell salt is essential for normal cell division and function. Anytime there is excessive moisture or excessive dryness, you need the cell salt. Always think of Natmer when there's watery mucus and discharge, when there's a lot of sneezing. If you hear your child sneezing over and over and over again and their nose is runny, think Natmer, sodium chloride. This unlike the Calimer for the number 5, this mucus is watery, more like egg white, whereas the Calimer is a little thicker. And I know it's so yummy. Symptoms of a Natmer deficiency are also throbbing headaches, slow digestion, and that could be either constipation or diarrhea. It could go either way. Just the slowness of digestion, any kind of dry cough, dry nose, dry skin. It really is a big headache one. I think about this one a lot when I have a headache. And you think about too, a lot of times headaches are related to dehydration and or to mineral deficiency really, and sodium chloride really is going to help address that. Number 10 is Nat Phos. This is sodium phosphate. This one is your acid neutralizer. This is your Tums. Anything that resembles acid reflux, indigestion. I could also use this to describe a nervous stomach that's not really related to nerves, but related just to just poor digestion. This is also good for stiff joints or for gout. Also, if you suspect you might have a parasite, worms, just any kind of stomach thing that's just like blah, this would be a good one to try. Nat Sulf, number 11, sodium sulfate. This is your liver cell salt. This is used to treat what's called biliousness, excess bile, jaundice, gallbladder issues. You think bile, you think green, green vomit, green, diarrhea, anything like that, think Nat Sulf, number 11. This is involved with carbohydrate metabolism and late stages of digestion. Nat Sulf, number 11, is kind of the opposite of Natmer, number 9. Natmer uses water to relieve dryness, and Nat Sulf uses water to cleanse. So symptoms that indicate a Natmer deficiency, Nat Sulf, number 11, that's what we're talking about now, are fevers that just come and go, headaches that are kind of at the base of your skull, and hangovers. This is your hangover remedy. This is also the primary remedy for influenza. So if you have the flu coming on, this is number 11 is kind of your go-to remedy for that. All right, the last one is number 12, silica. This is your cleansing and eliminating cell salt. Always think silica when you want to expel any kind of foreign object like a splinter. Silica is in your hair, your skin, and your nails, so it can be used to strengthen brittle nails. Going back to Calc Sulf, number 3, the one that we were talking about with like the pus and the infection. So Calc Sulf is going to kind of slow down the wound draining and help closing the wound. You would take silica actually before that, when you need to ripen that abscess, that boil, so it does drain. So then you could take Calc Sulf to slow down the draining and bring it to a head and close it. Take silica first, that's going to bring it to a head. Then take Calc Sulf, that's going to let it do its thing and then close it up and heal it. So silica comes first, and then Calc Sulf next for boils or any kind of draining, just infected wound. So you're going to use silica for styes, boils, splinters, cold sores, herpes, ingrown nails, keloid scars, trouble with vaccines, and any kind of like silica is kind of stinky. So any kind of foul smelling perspiration, stinky feet, anything like that. Silica is deep acting and can be used for long lasting infections and chronic skin disorders. So that's something to think about for that one. At the end of your PDF for this video, I have an inflammation flowchart, which I think is kind of helpful just to use in general for kind of whatever's going on. So you have the first sign of inflammation. You got pain, heat, redness, whatever. You're going to take number 4, ferrum phosphate. Then after a little while, you'll ask yourself, am I feeling better? You know, when it changes, is it better? If it's not better, then you might have moved to a number 5, Kali-Murr stage. So you're going to take number 5 with number 4 if your mucus or discharge is thick. But you would take a number 9, Nat-Murr, if the mucus discharge is watery. Remember when I said your kid is sneezing a lot, nose is running? If it's watery, that's a number 9. If it's kind of thick, that's a number 5. Okay? If you are better, if you caught it super early and number 4 just took care of it, go ahead and continue to take that at least a day or two past your symptoms 3 times a day. That'll just help make sure you're completely eliminating it and addressing the deficiency. If your symptoms return, you're going to have to start over. Okay, after you decide your symptoms were not better, you switch to another one, to number 5 or number 9. Things change, then you ask yourself, am I better now? Okay, no, if you're not better, then you got to think, okay, is this expectoration, is whatever it is, this mucus, is it difficult? Is it non-productive? Is it painful? Is it just, it feels like it's there, down in there? Then take number 7. If it feels easy, if your cough is loose and there's a lot of mucus and it's just easily expectorated, your wounds are weeping, then you can take number 3. When symptoms subside, take number 2 for a day or two to restore health. Remember how I said take number 2, Calc Phos, is kind of going to assist everything else to bring your body back into balance. That's what you'll do kind of at the end of an illness, is start that. Next time, we're going to talk about 10 of our most common ailments and just run through exactly which gel salts to use for that. But again, really study the profiles for all of them. Because if nothing else, that'll at least help you narrow down what you're dealing with before you go to the repertory and try to figure out what I'm telling you to use. Because everybody's different, and if you can really understand the profile for each gel salt, that'll be a lot easier than having to go back and look through, what do I take for this and what do I take for that? So this is something that I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to memorize and understand the profiles of all of them. And so this video, this PDF is the product of both what I've gleaned from books and from what I've learned, and I'm just really trying to compile it all in a concise, easy to understand way that is also that also does cover everything, so you feel like you have a good understanding of it. So again, I'd love your feedback on this. Any questions that you might have might be a future blog post so others can understand, or you can talk about on the Facebook page. But I will see you next time when we discuss 10 of our most common ailments and how to treat them, exactly which gel salts to use for those.